No, no, no. Okay.
It's gonna take a second.
You can do it. You can do it.
I think this needs to be loosened up a little bit more. Oh yeah, now it's good.
Hello everyone, I'm Carla.
And I'm Kyle.
We're back for another wine video. Today we are going to be having a wine pairing. We have, as you can see, we have a selection of wines. We have a lot of different types of food and just things here that we're going to pair with these wines. It's a little bit difficult to get some of the things that we wanted to have here today because we are still in quarantine. We're actually starting week 6 here in Mexico tomorrow, so we got what we could, and so, but that's the fun part, the fun and the good part about wine pairings is that you can basically do whatever you want, right? Whatever your heart desires. So to begin, so we're going to start with the orders of the wine. The order that we're going to be drinking the wine is a particular order. So we're actually going to start from the sparkling wine, so this one, and then we're gonna move this way onto the more full-bodied wine.
All of the wines that we have here today are Mexican wines, and 3 out of 4 of them are actually from our local area. So we live in a wine region in Mexico. And so 3 out of 4 of these wines were actually grown, bottled, probably within 30 miles of where we are right now. And we've not tried any of these particular wines. We've had wines by most of these wineries. We haven't actually had any of these particular wines. So it's going to be interesting for us to try brand new wines. Excited.
So before we start, I have some some pairing tips or facts, and then so I'm gonna select only a few from this page, but there's the one that I thought was interesting was that wines with sweetness help counteract spicy food. Wine should have the same intensity as food. Wine should be more acidic than the food. So the wine that you're drinking should be more acidic than the food. And then more often than not, white, sparkling, and rosé wines create contrasting pairings, which that means like, what does that mean?
What do you mean? It means that the flavors are very different. Instead of having flavors that complement each other, they're flavors that go well together, but they are opposites. It's like having blue and orange in a color palette instead of having like pink and purple in a color palette.
Okay. So yeah, those are my wine tips. Okay, so we've told you about the wine that we have here. We'll tell you more as we start drinking it, but here we have a glass of water to just cleanse our palate between the different types of wine. We have some olives, strawberries, bell peppers, 2 different colors. Yeah, we have avocado, we have some nuts, pistachios, and cashews. We have some crispy bacon, some queso fresco, right?
I think it's, panela.
Panela. And then here we have manchego, and then this one was one that I'm not quite sure what it was. It was
something spicy.
Something spicy here. And then we have like honey and some spicy chili oil sauce. We have some fig spread. And then this one is fresa chipotle mermelada. Marmalade, is like saying.
Jam, yeah.
Jam. And then we have some chips and a little bit of bread to just kind of, try with the different things that we have here.
But you skipped over the most Mexican.
Oh, I skipped it on purpose. And then lastly, we have maybe something that people might think is weird, but we have chapulines, which are a very common snack here in Mexico, and we actually got these in Oaxaca. Are you ready? So what are we starting with?
we're starting with this. This is a sparkling wine that is from, I don't know, Frisianet, which is, I think, like a giant international company. But it's from the Frisianet that's here down the street. So this is fruité, which means that it's going to be sweet. And yeah, let's see. Whoa, whoa,
Whoa. Cal and I don't usually drink this kind of wine, any kind of sparkling or even white. And so I'm kind of excited because, you know, it's just something different.
Yeah, so these are not the proper glasses for drinking any kind of sparkling wine. You're supposed to have like one of those real skinny ones for, I don't know, collecting bubbles.
But there's a reason why we have these glasses. Tell us about that.
Obi, this is where we used to live in San Diego, and it holds a special place in our hearts. So these glasses are our little memento of Obi. And
one of our neighbors from where we used to live actually gave this to us as like a going away gift, right? So it was really nice, and so they're really special to us. So that's why we're using these today.
And if you live in Obi or San Diego in general, there's a winery there called Gianni Bonomo, and that is where we always used to go. We lived a few blocks away from there, and they make really nice wine.
Really nice wine. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. Cheers! Oh, look at me in the eye.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have much opinion on sparkling wine, I guess.
Yeah. It's good.
I was gonna say, it tastes good.
Okay, so lead the way.
Lead the way? I mean, I'm gonna start with cheese because cheese is lovely.
I'm gonna start with this cheese. Oh, and we actually got this cheese at, if you are in the Querétaro area, in Boca Negra, and they have really good deals there, and it's pretty good, right?
So, the thing about pairing wine, this is true of cooking as well, you can break things down into sweet, salty, fatty, acidic, spicy, bitter, and those are sort of the flavors that you are trying to complement in your food, with your wine. So when you're cooking, you want to have a nice balance of those flavors in your meal, and if you're including wine, you want to include a wine that complements those flavors. So cheese is mostly fat, and sweet, salt, and fat, those three go together with anything, with everything. So all three of those things are things that we as living things pretty much need to survive. So we've been really hardwired to seek out those flavors. So if you have a sweet tooth, that's because you are hardwired to want sugar. Sugar is the way that all living things get energy.
All right. The bell pepper. Okay.
You're already getting advanced, pairing it with other things. So if you just let the flavor of the food sort of permeate your mouth, and then while you still have a little food in your mouth, just take a sip of the wine and...
I can do that. Can I have a little more? Okay, so how was that? So you take a little piece of whatever you want to try.
Mm-hmm.
Can I mix with something else right now, or?
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
you can do whatever you want. There's no rules here.
I think this is gonna be a good.
Yeah, I would say those things both fall into the fat,
bacon and cheese.
The fat category. Bacon's
so I'm
got some salt.
Take a bite, keep it in my mouth.
Yeah, let the flavor, and then before you swallow, take some of the wine.
I just love bacon, I think, but no, but actually, really, it's really good.
Well, yeah, so bacon has salt and fat. That's two out of the three And then this one, the wine is a little sweet, so you've got the whole triad
We need
there.
to buy more of this wine. It goes really well with what I mean, I've only tried 3 of the things. Did you try it with the bacon?
No,
What did you do?
cashew.
Cashew and what? Tell us
The
about
wine.
it.
Just the cashew and the wine. It was
Ah.
good. The cashew is, again, like fatty and salty.
Okay, so now let's try something that might be the strawberry.
Yeah, I mean the
Like
strawberry, it'll go together. They're both sweet, but it's a question of, I think the strawberry is probably a lot sweeter than the wine.
Yeah. No? I like it. Does it go the wrong way?
Oh, I just got like a big mouthful of bubbles. Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine, yeah. Definitely prefer the cheese with the bacon. Wow. Okay, let's do one more and then move on to the next one. Or
Sure. So I would say if you want something real weird,
yeah, we're gonna do something real weird. Chili oil
chili oil.
with
I don't know, just
Chip
take
or
a little
bread?
piece of bread. And I think this is probably gonna be,
bad.
I don't know about bad, but
Weird.
weird for
Okay.
sure.
Are you ready?
Yep.
There's more like tingle in my tongue. I don't know if that has anything to do with
That's
the
the
bubble.
bubbles, yeah.
Mhm. And like the fact, like the spice, that sauce, oil, chili oil is really spicy. So I was
Yeah.
sweating already.
So it's not like an offensive pairing, but it's not something I would seek out.
My tongue is really tingly.
Yeah, the bubbles combined with the spice.
All right.
So moving on to our next wine.
Yep.
So our second wine here is a blend of 2 white
Cal is
wines.
excited about this one. Why are you so smiley about this one?
Because it's Ekisa.
Yeah, so this is the one, if you watched our previous video.
Ekisa is the red wine that we drink probably the
The
most here. And it's good. It's a cheap wine and
Yeah.
we like it. So
From Baja California.
we are not big white wine drinkers, so we've never had this before. It's Chenin Blanc and Chardonnay. So we'll see how it tastes.
And side note, when you pour the wine, by the way, in order for it not to drip, you know how sometimes you pour it and then it spills on your glass or on the table, you turn it, right? I'm gonna pour a little out so you can see. Giving you all kinds of tips. So like that, and then you twist, and then there won't be any spillage on your cup or on the table.
Wow, you just didn't like how much wine I poured. It's very fruity.
Ready? What's your first like initial thoughts on this wine?
So I don't normally like Chardonnay because it has a weird aftertaste to me that I don't know
I
how
agree.
to describe. And this has like a little bit of that taste, but
But
it's
No.
mostly
I
like
know
a
exactly what
fruity,
taste you're talking about.
mostly like a fruity
I
kind
think
of.
that's why a lot of people don't like Chardonnay, right?
I thought
I mean,
lots of people like Chardonnay. I thought that was like the number one.
Well,
Like the
I don't
Cabernet
understand
of
why.
the Cabernet of white
See,
wine.
I love Cabernet, and I know like why you don't like it, but I just think Chardonnay is just, to me, it's just there's that weird taste that you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, I just think, yeah, this one definitely doesn't have it.
So let's dive in.
Chapulín, chapulín. Yes, we're gonna try it with the chapulín. Kyle's still scared of it. Ooh, very salty.
And peppery.
I'm gonna take another one.
Definitely, the Japalinas have like a
Go.
citrusy kind of taste that this compliments.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it balances it out. If I just right now I just ate that chapulín and like it's like so like, is it sour or
Yeah.
tart? And then you drink it. Balances it out. Okay, so what are we gonna do next?
Whatever you like.
I think I want to do one of these jalapeno potato chips, and then yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's the sweetness in this wine, and then the saltiness of the chip, and it just really, it's like compliments. Can I do this?
I feel like the sparkling wine actually went better with this cheese.
With the manchego?
It's still good.
Okay, what's next? This is so much fun, you guys. You really need to do this.
I'm gonna try pepper.
I'm gonna try pistachio. It's good.
So I really like bell peppers. in
Yeah,
general.
hell love.
They have like a very fresh taste. So if you try that with
This one? Doesn't matter.
I think that it goes really nicely. So if you had like a nice little salad going, you could
This would be a great
take this.
wine for that. Okay.
I'm gonna try the bacon because I did not try it with the last one.
I think I want to try a cheese, but I've tried. I think I'm gonna do this one. Yeah.
Ooh,
With the bacon?
I don't like that. Nope. The bacon, because the bacon's kind of a little too crispy for my taste, so it's kind of bitter. And then with this, the wine is like a little tart, and it's
brings
just
out
like,
more.
yeah.
I don't know. Like this is fine. It's not like wow, Definitely have queso fresco. It's not like I really liked how it paired with like the salty stuff, like the chapulines and the chips. And the
I'm gonna
pistachio.
try on olive.
I mean, I guess this queso fresco is also pretty salty, but it's fine. I'm gonna try cashew.
I have to say, neither of us are olive people, but with the wine,
Really?
if you let it mix,
I'm not gonna try it.
it's good.
But you know what I'm gonna try? I forgot that we have these amazing spreads here. Did we bring this from California? I'm pretty sure we did.
Maybe.
Yeah, so we used to love doing this kind of stuff when we lived in OB, and I bought this spread. I think it was in Whole Foods, and I love it. I love figs, and I'm pretty sure I brought it from there because
I don't love figs.
it
The fig
also
spread
is in English. So yes, we brought it from over there. The label's in English. So anyway, I'm gonna try that with a pistachio. Getting crazy.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna get fancy with combining things,
Yeah, we should be combining.
I'm gonna put some of this chipotle strawberry on the cheese. So this is a little spicy, a little sweet, and then the cheese is fat.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it's gonna go with the wine, but
Should I try next? Avocado? I don't know how to do the avocado. Let's see. Really? Is it good? Okay, so I'm gonna try that. So I love this cheese, you guys. Like, so good. Oh wait, you changing your
I mean
mind?
it's good. No, the pair of the food is nice. The
Oh,
cheese
with the wine. Oh, I see.
with the wine, it's fine.
This is really good. Yeah, I just think it doesn't
wine is
add.
a
It
little
doesn't
too-
really add anything to it.
I think the wine is a little too like acidic.
I'm doing this because so good.
Are you ready to?
And this is one that we got here. We got it. I don't know where we got it, but it's really good.
At that, the same place.
If you're in
we got this.
Tequisquiapan, it's this like wine museum,
Museo de Queso.
Museo de Queso y Vino in the center, at the center. And so I got this one like before this whole quarantine thing happened, and then we went again today and we got that cheese, so great.